Hey, what's up, guys? So when I was 14, I was a lot more of a dickhead than I am now. Like, when I was, 14, 15, even 16, I kind of had more of, like, an attitude than I do now. I'm much more calm. But I got into a fucking fight, like an argument with a pizza guy back when I was 14, and this guy was such a dick. Like, such a dick. I don't even know how he got his job. So around this time, I was home alone for a week, and I wasn't, like, completely alone. Obviously, 14-year-old alone for a week. That's not what happened. I was with my brother. But, like, he's definitely old enough to be taking care of me, but I still was pretty much on my own doing my own stuff. And my mom, the nice lady that she is, she left me $150 for the week for like food and, whatever I needed it for, and then I'd give it back, or whatever I had left, I'd give back. And I ordered pizza, okay, because I was hungry. I was like, fuck it, I want pizza. And this guy shows up, and I'm always, ever since I was a kid, I've always tipped them very fucking good. Even now, like, always. Because, like, you kind of should. That's how they make their money and shit. It's mainly in tips. And, like, I don't know. I just think it's a nice thing to do, right? So this dude shows up, and he gives me the pizza that I ordered, and it immediately smelled like someone took garlic and shit it all over a box. And it was just, like, the worst smelling thing I've ever smelled in my life. And I gave him the money, and I'm a fucking idiot. It's kind of my fault. I made a mistake, and I gave him, like, an extra $40 without looking. I thought they were singles, but they were 20s. I was going to tip him, like, $7. I gave him a 5 and then 2 singles, but the singles were fucking 20s. And he didn't really see him, I don't think, and neither did I, obviously, because I gave it to him without realizing it. And he's like, yo, thanks for the tip. I was like, no problem, man. Have a good day, right? So he walks over to his car, gets in, and starts counting the money. And he sees that I clearly fucked up, but I still didn't know at this point. And he starts driving away. I walk inside. I put the pizza down on the table, open it. And no shit, like, I'm not even fucking kidding you. I wish I was joking. In a big-ass fucking large pizza box in the middle is 2 tiny-ass breadsticks and a side of, like, garlic. And it was so fucking nasty. I'm not a fan of garlic. Like, if it's tiny, like, a little amount, I don't care. But, like, the smell and the fact that he put, like, 2 breadsticks in a fucking box like that. Like, for some reason, they had to hate me. Like, I must have done something to them. And, like, they probably spit my food 4 times and I never even knew it. But anyway, I call the place. I'm like, hey, I think you guys messed up my order. Like, I ordered a large pizza, and they gave me, like, these breadsticks in the middle of the box. And the guy's like, what? And I was like, yeah, like, it's a pizza box, but there's these sticks in it, like, with garlic. And he's like, no, that's impossible. I was like, I swear to God, man, like, someone actually did that. He's like, oh, shit. All right, let me call the driver. And he hangs up on me. So I'm just waiting, right? And then I realize, as I'm counting, like, the money that I had left, that I gave him way too much. So I was like, fuck, I'm gonna get killed. Like, that's so much of a waste. And, like, don't get me wrong, I'm all for tipping him good, but, like, $40 for bringing me 2 breadsticks isn't too good, right? So he finally gets back to my house. The guy called him and told him to bring me the right order, because I guess he had, like, the order switched. I guess someone actually ordered, like, 2 shitty-ass breadsticks. I have no idea. I really don't. I think it was a joke. But he gets back to my house, and the guy comes up to me, and he's like, you could have just, like, ordered something else, right? And I was like, I'm not gonna pay for 2 pizzas and not have one of them be even a pizza. Like, I know it was an accident, but, like, I'm not going to pay for something I didn't get, you know what I mean? It's, like, kind of your guys' mess up. And he's like, yeah, you're right, my mistake, right? And he hands me my pizza, and it was so sarcastic, too. And I was like, hey, man, by the way, did my tip, like, was there something wrong with it? And he's like, what do you mean? And I was like, I think I accidentally gave you, like, $40, and I meant to, like, give you, like, 7 or 8. He's like, nah, man, you gave me $8. I was like, no, I didn't. I know for a fact, because I'm missing 2 20s. And he's like, you gave me 8. And I was like, okay, dude. Whatever, right? So I just get the pizza. I was pissed off. I felt fucking scammed as shit. I was like, oh, by the way, do you have my drink? He's like, yeah, right here. And he reaches into his bag and he gives me the fucking little, like, Pepsi bottle. And I was like, thanks, man. Have a good day, right? And I turn around and I hear him whisper under his breath. I don't know how I caught this. He's like, stupid little brat. And I turned around and I was like, what, man? And he's like, nothing. I said, have a good day. And I just said, no, you didn't. You did not just say have a good day. I fucking heard that. And he goes, sorry, you're being a brat. And I was like, first of all, I gave you a $40 tip, and you lied about it. And he's like, money doesn't mean that you're a good person. I was like, I know that, but, like, you just admitted that you lied about it. I did give you 40, didn't I? He's like, yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. I was like, okay, so you just admitted that you lied, and you said that I gave you 8 when I didn't. Just leave, bro. It's over. Like, take your tip. Go. Like, have a good day. Just don't deliver it to me anymore if you don't want. Make this easier if I'm a brat. Like, trying to be nice about it. I didn't want to call him, like, a dickhead, but he kind of was being one. And he goes, you're lucky. I don't have to take this shit. Like, if I wasn't on my job right now, it'd be a lot different. I was like, all right, so you're resorting to threatening me. Like, you're an adult pizza delivery guy, and you're resorting to threatening me to, like, hit me over me tipping you good, just wanting my correct order, and you lying about taking the money. Like, that's what you want to hit me over? And he's like, no, it's not about that. And he starts swearing and shit. And I was like, all right, just see you, man. And I go inside, right? And he's staying out there. He's not leaving my porch. So I open the window. I'm like, can you go? Like, you got your money. I got the right order. I'm happy. Can you just leave? He's like, I'm not leaving till you apologize. I was like, for what? And he's like, being a fucking little brat. I was like, dude, I swear to God, you're a 12-year-old stuck in like an adult's body who delivers pizza. I need to apologize. You threatened to beat up a kid over him just wanting his pizza and like asking you about a tip. And he just shook his head. Didn't say anything. I was like, all right, you know what? Fuck this. So I go into my mom's room, go into her top emergency drawer that she has. And I don't even know why she owns these, man. I never used it as a kid. But when I was really little, like 9 or 10, she gave me a rape whistle. And it wasn't even like a rape whistle. It was like one of those things that, I guess it is one. You pull it, like you release this thing, and it's like a speaker almost. And it just makes this high-pitched, like almost air horn sounding ear rape sound. And it goes throughout the whole neighborhood. Like it's loud as fuck. And she had like 4 or 5 of them in case of emergency. So I got it, pulled the thing out that makes it go off. It starts going off throughout my whole house, loud as fuck. It's like a little alarm system. And I opened the door with the largest smirk on my face. Like, this is such a cunt thing to do. And I knew what I was doing. I go, stranger danger, like just screaming with this alarm going off. And he didn't even say anything. His eyes like got all bold, like freaked out, and he just ran off my porch over to his car. And he drove away, and I felt kind of like bad, but at the same time it was so funny and just like I felt so accomplished. But that's not how you handle someone on your porch that won't leave. You should probably just call the police, actually get like, actual people involved instead of, getting a rape whistle or whatever the hell that thing was and screaming at him. Hey, but at the same time it worked, and it worked fucking perfectly. But yeah, I called the pizza place and I was like, never tell that dude to deliver to my house again. And the manager's like, what the hell happened? And I told him everything that happened, and he's like, I'm gonna have to talk with him. We'll call you back. And I never heard anything back until the next day. But they called me back, and the manager actually put the delivery guy on the phone, and he like full on apologized. He's like, yeah, man, everything was my fault. I was pissed off about something that was completely unrelated. I shouldn't have lied about the money. I shouldn't have lied about you being a brat, because you're not. And I was like, oh, thanks, man. And he's like, yeah, do you want the money back? And I was like, you know what? Keep it. Just keep it. And he's like, damn, I feel terrible, man. Like, you're a nice kid. And I was like, I just kind of smiled. I was like, not really, man, but thank you. And he puts his manager back on the phone right after we got done talking. And his manager was like, yeah, that'll never happen again. Like, here you go. And he read me off this code. It was like this coupon code for like $150, which was fucking sick. I got like free pizzas for the rest of that month, which is a lot of fucking pizza. So if you want to get diabetes, this is how you do it, guys. I'm just messing around. But yeah, that's the end of the psychotic pizza guy story. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Kind of a funny story. So leave a like if you guys did enjoy it. It'd be sick if we get 10,000. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Peace.
Straight. My boss is a fucking bitch. Matter of fact, you can tell that hoe I fucking quit. I just got $1 for a raise. What the fuck is this? I can make more money on the train doing fucking flips.